When do babies start teething? What do common teething symptoms look like? And will you ever sleep again? I'm Mallorie, a real babyless mom of 3 that has been through so many rounds of teething. Here are 5 things you should know before baby starts teething from my personal experience and the expert advice of Dr. Brittany DiBardino, a pediatrician and doctor of osteopathic medicine. When do babies start teething? Teething typically starts anywhere between 6 months and your baby's first birthday. I remember thinking early on that any drooling or putting things in their mouth was a surefire sign that baby was teething. But according to the AAP, that's actually more likely to be your baby exploring the world with their mouth, which can come with increased saliva and the tendency to put their hands in their mouths. So if you're looking for those first few teeth to pop through at that 3-month mark, chances are you have at least a few more months to go. What baby teeth come in first? Babies are born with 20 teeth in total, just hiding out underneath those little pink gums. The first ones to break through are usually the central incisors, which is a fancy dental term for the middle teeth. The bottom typically erupt or break through first, followed by the top. And the lateral incisors, which are right next door, usually follow shortly thereafter. Don't be surprised if more than one tooth comes in at a time. According to Dr. Brittany, this is very normal and nothing to worry about other than your baby's extra crankiness. You might get a short break before the canines and molars come in. One thing I did not expect was that the molars usually arrive first. And while the timelines are different for every baby, the whole process should be complete by the time they turn 3. What are the symptoms of teething? The reality is lots of things can cause your baby to just have an off day, whether it be separation anxiety or just a day ending in Y. The best way to determine if teething is the culprit is by looking inside your baby's mouth. Check for red, swollen gums around the area that you think the tooth may be erupting. You might even see the edge or the outline of the tooth popping out. Here's some other things to look for that may indicate teething: irritability, drooling more than usual, trouble sleeping, swollen gums, fussiness, decrease in appetite, and those teething fevers you may have heard about. Studies haven't found an association between a true fever and teething. So while your baby's temperature might be slightly elevated due to teething, if it is above 100.4, then your baby is more than likely showing signs of a true fever caused by illness or infection. It's important not to write off fevers as teething side effects in the event that your baby needs medical care. How can I help soothe my teething baby? A baby tooth takes about a week to break through the gums, and this is when your baby will probably experience the most irritating symptoms. Luckily, there's a lot you can do to help. Something cold is a great way to ease teething pain, but experts no longer recommend freezing toys or food because they can actually get too cold or too hard and cause harm to baby's gums. The fridge is just the right temperature though. Stick a teething ring into the fridge and then give it to your baby or some chilled fruit into a mesh or silicone feeder like this. Next, wash your hands thoroughly and then gently rub those sore areas of your baby's mouth with your finger. Gels and drops can also be super helpful when you're massaging baby's gums. Look for something with calming botanicals like these organic soothing gels from Hyland. There's a daytime and nighttime version, each formulated with gentle organic ingredients like chamomile and lemon balm. The gels can also be put in the refrigerator to give even more of a cooling sensation. And if you prefer to apply directly to baby's gums, there are drops for both day and night. When looking for gels or drops, you're gonna wanna steer clear of anything that contains benzocaine or the plant extract belladonna. The FDA has issued warnings against both due to potentially dangerous side effects in babies. All of Hyland's teething gels and drops like these are completely benzocaine and belladonna free. Are teething toys, tablets, and necklaces safe? There are a few other things that you need to stay away from when it comes to teething remedies. The ADA does not recommend amber teething necklaces or bracelets. The healing effects aren't backed by scientific evidence, and they pose a choking and strangulation hazard to your baby. If your baby isn't feeling much relief after trying all these methods that I've mentioned, check in with your pediatrician about offering a child-safe dose of acetaminophen, which is just a general name for Tylenol. You can give your baby acetaminophen if baby is at least 2 months old, and you can give them ibuprofen, aka Motrin, if they're over 6 months. I know firsthand, teething can be such a bummer for parents and babies, but with your help and some handy remedies, your baby can cut those adorable pearly whites with a little less fuss. I hope this helps.